All right, gentlemen, tonight's game's objectives is this. We come to performance, okay? Where performance is applying the game plan with intensity, high intensity, positive body language, and energy and passion. Energy. I want a lot of energy tonight. We're playing at night, so it's cool and nice, and we should be able to go at 100%. Progression. Progression is from the last game. I thought we did very well. There are so many positives that we can build on. So that's what we call progression. Intention to improve from previous game mistakes. We've done very well. There's very less mistakes, but I highlighted some of them in the clips that I sent you. So from there on, we need to improve for tonight, okay? Attention to details, technical and tactical details. Attention, please. I'm gonna explain some of the details, especially about the forwards that I spoke about in my text. So and then emotional control, which is we're talking about Marcus and Ronnie. Please, guys, emotional control for tonight. Okay, that's how we progress. Can we control our emotions tonight? Okay, process. We have to trust the process. Practice, process, games, practice. There are so many games coming along, so we have to trust the process. We have to trust each other and teammates, and this is how we do it together. Together we achieve more. Clear? Okay, so those are the objectives for tonight's game. Performance, progression from the last game, and the process of all the games that we're going to be playing. Okay? If you guys have any questions, let's pause them later on. Okay. Defending principles. It's always the same. Our identity is intensity. We start from the first second to the last minute of the game. It's non-negotiable. It's non-negotiable. You get out there and give me your 100%. So defensively, first of all, the lineup. Josh, Camilo, Glenn, Marcus, Evan, listen one. Evan has a 6, and then Jose and Moti for tonight. Ryan on the right, Christian on the left, Kevin, and Ronnie. So we're talking about defensive side. We don't want them to build out of the back. This is nothing new I'm going to approach. This is very important that Kevin and Ronnie do their job in terms of marking up the 6. Okay, I'm repeating myself obviously from last game. And then up here, we're tight. Ryan, you're very early on number 3. Christian, you're very early on number 3. So if the ball is on the left, we form a line of 4 in the back to keep it balanced. Okay, and then Evan is always free. So this guy moves over to mark up the number 11. Tight on that, the number 11, which is Marcus. Okay, Glenn, and obviously, Camilo, and obviously Glenn from the left, swinging over here to make sure that the number 9 is not trying to overlap on us. Everybody's in front of you. You keep your direct opponent in front of you, in front, okay, between your eyes. The direct opponent is between your eyes. So if we play the ball wide, if they play the ball wide, Ronnie, Kevin, you're on the 6 immediately. I don't want this player to play free at all. Okay, so it's mark up tight. Jose, and Moti. Okay, and then Ryan over here. The only accepted ball that they go they do is predictable long ball behind us. Just please make sure you're off your line to clean up in behind us. Okay, so that's the only predictable ball that we're going to discuss. You understand? Okay. Anything else that goes through us, we're in trouble. Around us, not through us. It's over there on the board. So around us, not through us. Compact lines. Everything has to go wide, and if it's wide over here, they do not come out. Okay? Do not come out. And in transition, immediately, can we find Kevin? Can we find Ron? Can we find the players forward? Last game we did it very well, and I showed you on the clips that in transition we attacked with numbers. Okay? So that's the same thing I'm expecting tonight. In transition, ball forward, and we attack with numbers. The only ball that we can allow ourselves to settle down is recycle the ball. Recycle the ball. We can go all the way back, but when in transition from the attack and third and attack and half, is can we get the ball forward? Can we get players forward, going forward, and we attack the box with numbers? Okay. In our half, we defend with line of 5, Christian, Marcus, Glenn, okay, and 3 midfield players are together. Jose, Evan, Moti. We move together in terms of defending. Kevin and Ron, you're always responsible of their number 6, not allowing them to switch the point of attack or to develop any type of game going forward. Okay, so in our half, we defend with line of 5. Okay, in our box, we defend very tight. This is nothing new, and I'm not adding anything new to you guys. So in the box, it's tight. When I say tight, it means shirt are touched, body are touched. So tight, very tight. And obviously everybody defends in the box, and we leave Ron up front. Kevin is the guy who could probably start the transition for us from our attack and third. So Ronnie, you stay really high tonight. Tonight your role is to stay always high in between their defender center backs, okay? And try to make some runs in transition where we can, counter attack with you. Okay? Line of 5, 3 in the middle, and Kevin is in between trying to initiate the counter attack. Understood? This is very clear and simple with it. Okay? Alright, so an attack, build up. And now build up. This is where it gets a little bit different than the last game. So we build up with 3 always. So Camilo in the box, Ryan and Glenn, and then Marcus in the box. We build up with 3. Very important, very, very critical that Ryan and Christian are really playing high and wide. Okay, high and wide, as high as the line can give you. You go. The players that they need to be, coming to these areas to possibly get the ball from here is either Jose or Moti. Okay? Alright, because these are gonna be unpredictable runs coming from the middle to the wide areas to initiate. So for Evan, form the diamond. If they're pressing with 3 or 2, make sure you're not here. Okay? Because we need an outlet from here to here. So it's a diamond shape, a diamond shape all the time. Triangle shape in between the midfield players. Evan, Moti, and Jose. Okay? Alright? So it's pretty simple. We come out of the back. If they're not putting pressure, move the ball around. If they're not putting pressure, if they're playing low line for us, okay? The ball has to move around in a diamond shape. Move. Move to disbalance the opponent. Move the ball to disbalance the opponent. Again, I don't want the ball to be played here to here. I want the ball for final product for the wingers is here, which they have enough speed to get in behind. So therefore, we build up short and we try to disbalance to find gaps in between so we can play maybe Moti or Jose. Understood? This is the build up from our half. Okay? Build up in the attacking half. We did some exercises about it at training. This is not going to be new, except Ronnie, your position tonight is the deepest player. Is always the deepest player. You're not coming to the middle at all, Ronnie. You're not coming to the middle at all. This is where you're going to play. This is where you're going to make your money tonight. This is where you're going to score goals. Okay, so these are the ones you're looking to do. So you're staying in between these lines, in between the 18-yard box, and these are your runs tonight. Kevin, if Ryan has the ball, I don't want to see you here. Don't get out of this zone over here, Kevin. Don't get out of this zone. This is no. Okay, so we want you to be here. All right, so we want you to be in this zone over here. So you're the one who's going to check for possibly getting the balls over here. Jose and Moti, you're part of the build up in the attacking half, and make sure of all, obviously Glenn and Camilo and Marcus, make sure that there is balance. Christian, maintain your width. But here's the important thing. We did it at practice. So if we play this ball here, or we play the ball to run, Can we continue your run? Jose, you continued your run last game, and you were the player who helped us to score the second goal with your assist. So always continue in your run. You play, you continue your run. Okay, the objective is, can we find Ryan in the attacking half? Can we find Ryan? Can we find Christian for an early cross? Christian, early cross. Early cross. Ryan, early cross. Because Ryan, while Ryan is if Ryan stays in good position, he's going to have a very good night tonight on the field. But Kevin is the key for us to know that when to check and not to check in this zone. Not to check in this zone, Kevin. Do not check in this zone. Check here, check here. So whatever I do on the right is pretty much similar picture on the left. Check here, okay? All right? That's your role, Kevin. So eventually we'll be playing like this in the attack and third. All right, with Evan, Jose, Moti, and Kevin. Okay? The players that are responsible for the end of the run is Jose and Moti on the left or on the right, whichever. So Jose, the end of the runs, and then Moti coming in, Kevin coming in, but we attack, and Christian coming in if we're about to cross the ball. Evan, your job today is to stay in between these two lines. Evan, same thing. Same thing what I'm telling Kevin, I'm telling you. I don't want to see you all over the place. Okay, I don't want to see you outside these zones. So make sure you maintain your balance in the middle. You understand? Glenn, make sure you Camilo, Glenn and Marcus, make sure that he doesn't go out of his leash. All right, so Evan in the middle, Kevin in the middle, and you always Evan, you're the guy who's going to break the transition when there's transition, which is there. I needed to go to the attack and there. Okay, which is transition, counter press, get it back, which you guys did very good last game. So as soon as we lose the ball, the first player who loses the ball is the first player to hunt the ball. Kevin, you lose the ball, you're the first player to go get the ball. Ron, you lose the ball, you're the first player to go get the ball, and all the other players around you, they must be helping you. Okay? All right? It's very simple. So tonight we'll play a little bit with Kevin Freeman, moving into these zones, in the zones, please, okay? Don't come out. In the zones, Kevin. In the zones, Kevin. These are the zones that I want you to be on. Okay, leave the end of the run for Jose and Moti. Okay? And obviously we did so much of the crossing the last couple of weeks, crossing from the outside box. That's what we need to do today, is early crosses. Early crosses. What I'm going to ask from you guys tonight is be patient on the ball. Let's not rush everything rush. Be patient on the ball, composure. So if they're not giving us pressure in our defensive third, can we knock the ball? Okay, here as well. Can we knock the ball? We did it pretty well in practice last couple of days. So can we knock the ball to find the penetrating ball to the outside flanks for us to make crosses? So patience on the ball. Okay. Corner kicks. Christian from the left in swing. Ryan from the right in swing. Ronnie, Kevin, Marcus. Those are the target men we gotta find. Ronnie, don't move from the middle. Marcus is swinging over. Kevin coming behind. Or actually Marcus running in front. Kevin in behind. So these have to be exchanging positions. This is corner kicks for us. Okay, so those are the corner kicks. And then on goal, Moti, get on goal. Okay, either Christian or Moti, as a matter of fact, on the ball for a cross. So either one of you would have to come here on the goal. Don't touch him, don't try to disturb him, because then the referee may call a foul against us. A corner kick against us, same lineup over here. Okay, Ron, Glenn, and Marcus, you guys are in charge of this. Ryan, you're the free man. Where he's going to hunt the ball along with Josh in goal. Okay, that's the way it's going to be. And the rest are marking up man to tight, man tight, touching the shirt and tight. Okay, on the corner kicks we'll leave Kevin up front. Okay, Kevin will stay up front. So as soon as we win it, Josh, we're going in on Kevin right away. Okay? Or if we clear it, Kevin, you're the guy, we're going to probably try to bounce off to counterattack. Sounds good? Alright, so if you guys have any other questions, we'll discuss it when